I I keep track of all of my charts in an Excel spreadsheet. And we're not going to talk about what number I'm up to in that Excel spreadsheet with how many charts I have. And I have one workbook, and then I have several sheets on there, and one is samplers, and one is all of them, and one is seasonal, and so I keep them all in one worksheet, and then break it up according to samplers and seasonal and all of that kind of thing. And so I bring these upstairs whenever I order something or buy something at Julie's. I bring them upstairs and put them on my sewing table. My cutting table, which is what you're sitting on, is right behind my computer, and so my chair can swivel back and forth, and I bring them upstairs and put them on my sewing table so that when I get a chance, I can log them into my Excel spreadsheet. And so I had done that with these new charts that I ordered actually from Jen at Jen's Stitching Niche, which also speedy, fast delivery. If you've ever ordered from Jen, if you haven't, please do. She has a wonderful shop. I logged them last week, and then most currently I'm keeping all of my projects downstairs and trying to organize them in the same way that they're organized on the computer. And by downstairs I mean in the basement. And I have baskets that I keep them in and so on. But our downstairs is filled with all of the kids' college stuff right now. And so what used to be a nice family room and spare bedroom and bathroom and hallway and lots of room for rug cooking and stitching related stuff is now overrun with the kids' stuff, and there's just really, I would really like to rent a storage space and put all of their stuff in the storage space, but Brian doesn't really want to do that. So it's kind of depressing to me to go downstairs into the basement because it's not a very usable area right now. And so anyway, I logged these into the computer and left them sitting there, and Miss Bindi Boo got to them this morning and destroyed a couple of things. And anyway, not the charts, just the plastic that they were in. And she's a puppy, and I have to take a deep breath, but I was really, really aggravated with her. Anyway, I was just going to really quick show you just a few things that I had ordered. I think most of these came from Jen. I think I showed you last week the things I had ordered from Julie that she had picked up for me at market. But anyway, Whirligig by Heart and Hand. I think that's so cute, and I thought, oh, that'll be just a really, really cute stitch. So these are things that I'd ordered and hadn't put away, partially because I didn't want to go down to the basement, and partially because I was thinking, maybe I should start those. And I don't know whether or not I will, but I love this. I mean, this has everything. Yeah, I love that. This one, a token for my friend. My friend Gail's birthday was last Tuesday, and obviously we didn't get together and celebrate. And I think I have made her, for the last 4 or 5 years, I have made her a cross-stitch Christmas piece. And then I think for the last, I've probably done that for the last 6 or 7 years. And then probably for the past 4 or 5 years, I've made her a cross-stitched birthday piece as well. And I hadn't done anything this year between how January and February went and all of that. I hadn't done anything. So I kind of have this in mind. And, now I think we may not be celebrating her birthday until at least May. And so I'm kind of thinking of doing this for her. But I don't have it kitted up or anything like that. I got this. I thought this was just fantastic. That little combination pink and red house. Love always. I love that. I think that's beautiful. I would love to start that right away. Here's one that Bindi destroyed the outside to and destroyed the little bit of the back too. Our Hearts by Brenda Gervais. I saw also that Darlene had started this as well, and her stitching is beautiful. I love this. I love the colors in this. I love, what does it say? Your heart and my heart are you can see what it says. I love that. This the blue flower, Huckleberry Farm. I really wanted to start that the other day, and it has quite the list of DMC Weeks, Gentle Arts and Classic color works, and so I want to go out at some point. I may go online to Reflections and order the fabric and the floss for that. I was really kind of hoping or thinking that by the end of March we would be able to, you know, go shopping, and I don't think we're going to be able to. Well, I know we're not going to be able to, right? End of April now. I don't know what it was about this. This is Hello from Liz Matthews. It's called Bowerbirds. I love that. I'm not great at stitching white. This model used 2 skeins of DMC 3024. And it's stitched on 36 count dove by Weeks. I just love that. I don't know why. I think that is stunning. I think that would look really beautiful in a black frame, like a muted black frame. I don't know. I don't really have a very good eye for color. And Eden's Dollhouse. Is that not the coolest thing? I love that. It's, you know, little boy and girl, Adam and Eve. I think that is so cute. And then the snake. I love it. Anyway, one other thing I'm working on. I don't know if I can. Yeah. So in Beresford, we talked about, I talked about going up to see Susie in Sioux Falls, and then we went to Shanty Stitchers in Beresford, South Dakota. And she is a combination cross-stitch store quilt shop. I've talked about her before. And she carries a lot of Buttermilk Basin wool applique, but she also carries these So Cherished wool appliques, and this is the 3rd one I've done. I don't know if I've showed you any of the others, but it's called Spring is in the Air. Hops did put it that way. I have the tin. Ginny also carries the tins, or the, I don't know what it is. It's kind of a plate. And I have done a truck with pumpkins for fall. I've done a snowman for winter, and then this is the spring one. And I have it all, pretty much all, glued down but not stitched down. Also upside down. So, yeah, it's cute. It's cute. And I just sit on and work on that when I'm up here in my office. Yeah. So, okay. The big thing that I've been working on this last week is the bunny rug. So, kind of along the lines of helping out our brick and mortars. We have one real wool store, rug hooking store here it happens to be 7 miles away from me. It's called the Rug Hooking Store at Black Horse Antiques. Great store, awesome store. If you want more information on it, let me know in the comments, and I can give you all the pertinent information. You know, the brick and mortars are really hurting right now with the fact that we can't actually go shop, or shouldn't go shop. And so I offered to, Janice had drawn up a new pattern with a bunny. I love bunnies. And so I offered to try to hook it in about a week and show my progress. And so it'll be a week tomorrow night that I started it, and it's probably not going to be quite finished, but it's going to be awfully close, and I'll have it finished by the end of this week. And so it's too big. It's almost the linen that it's drawn on and that it's hooked on is as tall as I am, and the bunny itself is almost as tall as I am, so it's quite large. So I'm going to insert a little video that I put together of all the pictures that I have been taking of it. And if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you've seen this, and you can just skip through this, but I'm going to insert that here. I've never been on a week deadline to hook a rug before, and you know, hooking goes very fast. And now keep in mind, this will still need to be steamed and blocked, and so it will look even better. I don't want to say quite different, but it will look pretty close to perfect once it's been steamed. Yeah, and then I'll bind it, and I think I'll do a crochet binding on this one because it's, you know, it's primitive enough that it doesn't need to have a regular binding on it. But yeah, that's been fun. Janice completely color planned it. She said, I'll send you pictures of the wool. I said no, just put the wool together, and yeah, and so it's been a lot of fun, and hopefully will entice people to get back to, or you know, maybe get into rug hooking, order some wool from her. Even her wool for wool applique is fantastic. I buy very few wool kits because I have so much wool for one, but also I can get just about any color that I need from her. But so if you're interested at all in wool or rug hooking, don't hesitate to give her a call. Okay, one Save the Stitches. I don't think I've shown you. I don't think I have. If I have, let me know. This is in my office. This was the day that Susie and I went to Shanty Stitchers in Beresford. We went to, right next door is a little thrift shop. It's not little, it's big. And this was hanging on the wall. It's a needlepoint. The back says, made by Ethel Evans Bench, 1954. I could not pass it up. I love it. It's so pretty. So I have this actually hanging up in my office. Okay, I'm going to insert some pictures, if I haven't already, of... it's very distracting sitting up here because I can look outside my window and I see all the walkers and the dogs and the cars and everyone going by. This is the front. My office is in the front part of the house. Normally when I film, I'm filming in the kitchen, which faces the backyard. And so, yeah, it's quite distracting. Anyway, I am going to... Oh, what am I working on today? I have already been up since 4, and I have already rug hooked for several hours. So now probably time for some lunch here in a little bit, and then I actually am going to work on crinkles today because I'm just feeling it. I've been wanting to work on it for several days, and my floss all came in for that, and so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then maybe some more rug hooking this evening. I've been working on my sweater in the evenings. I'm almost finished with my 3 inches of ribbing. And then I get to get into the body of the sweater. So wish me luck on that because, as I mentioned, yeah, not not the best sweater maker ever, or not even a sweater maker. Okay, that's it, guys. I hope you have a great day. We are having beautiful spring weather here. I hope you're having the same wherever you are. We'll talk soon. Bye.